Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more Lost Eidolons. I just had to know, I couldn't leave it any longer, I had to know. What about Robin? What happened to Robin? And actually I'm a bit concerned by this whole affair. The previous mission with a moving and vulnerable objective was a nice, fun change for the game. However, maybe I shouldn't speak to Leonard just yet. I think while Eden would have tried to talk Robin out of whatever mission he was going off on, I don't think he needed to be rendered unconscious. So obviously, knocking Eden out, was it so that he absolutely couldn't be another Eden and conflict with Robin's disguise and mess with the where is Gilbert? He's, I'd say right over there, but no, he's over here. Okay then. In the old mission planning. Oh yeah, so why knock Eden out? Two options. The first is that it's to prevent him conflicting with Robin and revealing that one of the two Edens is not one of the two Edens is not the true Eden, much better than real Eden. The other reason is that they believed Eden would not retreat to this location willingly, and he was being knocked out so that he could be dragged there unconscious. If Robin's purpose was only to serve as a decoy so that Eden could withdraw safely without trouble, it clearly failed because Guillaume absolutely found us and brought an absolutely stonking massive force. Let's go speak to Gilbert and see what's going on. Also, I'd like to go find out what the prestige missions are for this camp. I see there's already a gloomy look in his eye. Oh, this isn't going to end well, is it?
Need something?
You called for me?
Eden, stay calm when I tell you this. Ballastar sent us Robin's remains.
What is this? Is Ballastar mocking us?
I don't think it's like that. They gave him back all in one piece.
I think it's more like respect.
What is he playing at?
It doesn't matter. What's important is the kid's back with us. Don't you think he deserves a proper send-off?
Yeah. He does. I'll leave the arrangements to you. Please.
I'm on it.
I take full responsibility. The diversion was my idea, my plan. We needed to escape the city. I got us out the only way I could. I won't beg for your forgiveness. I accept your decision.
What decision? I have a plan. I think this is the moment that could cause Johanna to turn her life around and follow the path of faith, dedicate herself to the healing arts to prevent this kind of catastrophe from happening again. Plus she's got an affinity with the bishop class, so that makes total sense. So why not use the words of the robot Oh, what's his name? It's a slightly weird one. From the end of Caves of Steel. Go now and sin no more.
Robin and Robert. They used to be carpenters. We were on a job near their workshop. That's when I first met Robin. His skills were nothing special, but he had such passion. I was the one who convinced them to join us. That was the start of Eden's scrappy little mercenary crew. What did Robin say when he first heard your plan?
Look at that.
That he was willing to give his life for you.
Brave idiot. If that's how he responded, then no one's at fault. If anyone's to blame here, it's me. But Robin gave his life for us. For me.
It's really there.
And I know he'd want us to carry on, without anger or shame.
I'm sorry, that was a beautiful scene, and I spent the whole thing distracted by a piece of string. As the banners were waving, this looks like Robin's equipment all being returned to us. As the banners were waving back and forth, I noticed that they were attached to the banner pole at the bottom by a piece of string, holding them like a kite in place, so that the bottom of the banners wouldn't sway too far, and that string at certain camera angles would be really, really, really white. And I was heavily focused on checking if I was seeing things or if the string was really there, and it definitely was. That was a nice scene. Also, though, before I forget, yeah, we have some new classes unlocked, and we'll be dealing with that if there is a... Now, where are we? I don't like this. I wish they would stayed in story order from when I found them. There we go. She has completed that class. So, do we want to finish Bishop? Priest, rather. Likelihood of being targeted. Maybe we do want to. Increase Priest. That is a lot of experience though, so we might want to work on Bishop a bit first. We should probably also change this. Stormy. Okay, no, it's fine. All common. Everyone else has special stuff. Okay, fine. Imprinted spell Holy Light. Is that a class thing? Or from Priest? No, I can't see without. Right. Not obvious. Okay. Healing Light, Holy Nova, Purification, Divine Protection, Hymn of Healing. Well, that's not a bad selection, to be honest. And we could make more use of Holy Nova as well. And I believe this is all of Robin's stuff. Dawn has arrived and everyone's preparing for the next battle. Come on, he deserves a better send-off than that. Encompassing everything from brothel employees to palace entertainers, courtesan's work is among the oldest professions in the world, though its more intimate forms have been outlawed at various points throughout history, including continent-wide. Under the Empire, such efforts have done little to reduce its ubiquity, and tend to simply make the work more dangerous. Okay, so in this world, courtesan is a all-encompassing word for whore. Traditionally, a courtesan would be a court, a member of the royal court. A court prostitute, well, no, a courtesan isn't really a prostitute so much as just an utter slapper. One who exists for the pleasure of others, essentially. In such places, courtesans have often acquired colloquial nicknames such as lamplighters or scarlet scarves after various means of disguise or signalling their services. Culturally, attitudes towards courtesans vary depending on what services they sell and to whom. Those who ply their trade to commoners often endure denigration as purveyors of vice, while those who serve the nobility are considered elegant and respectable. This is particularly true of low-born courtesans who attain lucrative positions in high-born households and send their earnings home, as such arrangements are among the most reliable means of achieving upward mobility. Perhaps this is why the most resistance towards courtesans' work tends to come from ruling powers with a vested interest in maintaining rigid social hierarchy. In times of war and revolution, courtesans often adopt the role of silent soldiers, serving as messengers, spies, and saboteurs despite the fact that history will never know their names. What's down here that needs to be read? Come on, game. What is it? It wasn't this. We'd already got this. Now, there absolutely was another topic to discuss with Gilbert. If Gilbert's back, Clara's back. Is Eden up for it yet? I think we should. I think we should. Any news about Clara? I heard she beat Mateus and took Lampicos. Everything we've been through and she's still pulling off miracles. Just don't go depending on it. What makes you say that?
Now, let's
The
see
reason
here.
Clara wins when others would fail is that she ain't afraid to take risks. She wants it all, so she puts it all on the line. Every battle. What's wrong with that? Well, mate, she's gonna fucking lose, that's what's wrong. Nothing, but it means you better keep up your end of things. Rely on a miracle worker and your fate depends on how happy they are with you. Well, isn't that the truth? What he's saying, Eden, is that since she throws everything in there, holds nothing back for whatever's coming next, you know, holds nothing back for defense, holds nothing back for the next battle, right? She's really living on the edge there, and that is extremely risky. Francisco's probably down around this. Oh, he's right down in the training ground. Okay, well, I'd still like to go up here. See the prestige board. See the, yeah. Wait, they're both here, but I only get one. Ah, there we go, right.
Hello there.
Nothing.
That means a lot.
So I pressed E to talk. I've been playing Skyrim too much recently. Sir, I'm sorry for your loss. Giuseppe and I, it's been us against the world for as long as I can remember. Bandits, monsters, the Empire, no matter who we were facing, we always had each other. Losing a brother? Gods, I can't even imagine. Giuseppe will always be my first priority. But I want to help protect others too. No one should have to lose the ones they love. Thank you. It is with a sad and somber mood that we trudge our way through camp. Armour clanking. The same sounds that Robin must have heard when he was wearing an identical suit of armour designed to look just like this one. It probably sounded just the same as he was trudging to his doom. He must have heard those familiar sounds with every step, and known where he was going, and known that he did this with love in his heart, for a good cause, a good reason, and perhaps knowing that when the sounds of that armor moving stopped, he too had come to a halt, and that his mission had achieved its desired result. We still don't even know what it was. It's a real shame. Let's consult the board by the taskmaster. Who are these individuals? They look slightly less nondescript than some of the others. Run away from Castilian, run away from Pomeld, whatever next. I'm so tired of marching, I can barely feel my legs anymore. And we have another battle coming. Well then, let's see what we have. Urgent. Monster alert. A pack of monsters is sniffing around Limbre. It was Limber they pronounced it, wasn't it? We should drive them out and eliminate a potential threat. 166. That's either just unlocked one or 10, 14. Oh, hello! All of these will get us one, so we'll hold back leadership points for the rewards. Hold an appointment ceremony for your troops who have earned new classes. Fortunately, 2 of them have. You find a crumpled up page of writing around the guard. If you find a crumpled up page of writing around the guard station, bring it to me. Andrea. Oh, this might be something she'd rather people didn't read. Let's just make absolutely sure. Yep, that's everything. So Gilbert didn't leave with Clara, but he did leave with her, but he didn't, and he's back and she isn't. Who's Mortimer? Someone I will probably need to speak to later on. With Mort in his name, he's probably something to do with death. He may be the Undertaker. And I don't mean the American wrestler who famously had it in his contract that they weren't allowed to set him on fire, but they could do anything else to him.
Yes?
Preparations are complete, she says.
My apologies.
Eden, I'm so sorry. I hate that we had to hide everything from you. There's no way I'm reading all that at that speed. I've turned off auto advance. But I just didn't see any other way, and Ballastar's troops were closing in, and... Marshall, you can stop. I don't blame you. Robin made his choice. Now it's up to us to make it matter. Do I have to come back here and talk to her after I've spoken to Francisco? I may need to go do everything in the order just to make sure I'm not doubling up on anything. I know, I just wish it didn't hurt so much. Me too. I timed that G press very well. Obviously,
yes.
I can't give her a gift.
You have my thanks.
She still seems to lisp on the word thanks. I wonder, maybe he has a name just because hope, the strongest weapon of them all. The solidity is a word, not solidarity. So maybe he's just there to speak down of Landsman. Albrecht is here. Edie is obviously concerned. Maybe her and Robin were closer than I thought. No, I don't mean like that. I just mean friendly, you know?
Greetings.
God, her voice is so annoying.
As a matter of fact, yes. We have a serious problem on our hands.
It's trying to be
Our
soft
injured
but
outnumber
nasal.
our healers 10 to 1, and there just aren't enough supplies to go around.
I had a feeling this might become a problem eventually.
Something must change, or the next defeat we suffer will be a bloody one.
I know some of the minor noble houses have their own trading operations. Maybe we could convince one of them to let us open a line of credit.
I'm not certain. They're very selective about who they do business with.
We got Stella.
Maybe Stella could help.
You mean that sass-mouthed merchant girl?
If anyone knows how to sell a business opportunity, it's her.
That woman's gleeful scheming is so distasteful. But we have no choice. All right, I'll hear what she has to say.
All right. So, appointment ceremony, optional battle, and something for Andrea. Wait, did she say operations area or somewhere else? Guard station. Guard station. Would that be over here? Who is that? Lavana's over there. Okay. Well, let's just... It feels wrong and disrespectful of the dead, but it's a big camp and there's plenty of distance in it. Let's go down here. Hello, there's something going on over there. I see an exclamation mark and I wish to investigate it. Sarah is here with yet more. Alright. Let's see what she could possibly want. Especially given that, how do we get the, No, that's not it. It's not N. It is N. Oh, the stable. I see, yes. I wonder who would have taken over if she had perished. We are, I believe, floating. No, we have. We didn't step down off the wood. We were on top of the wood without our feet inside it. Are we floating above the ground? Yes, we are slightly, but at a lower level than the top of the wood.
Hello.
I don't usually see you in the stables.
Someone has to take over after... well, you know.
I see. Thank you for stepping up.
Of course. Though now that I'm here, it's a bit more involved than I imagined. I'm not sure how he managed.
Robin could surprise you like that. He complained a lot, but he worked hard.
So I'm learning.
Have you taken a look at his journal?
Journal?
I always saw him scribbling in one when he was working with the horses.
I haven't seen it, but I'll take whatever help I can get.
Do we have to look
Maybe
for it?
Marshall would know where it's gotten to.
Oh, we have to look for it.
She tends to handle the belongings of those who have gone on ahead.
That's a really bleak way of looking at the inevitability of death. Just, yeah, look, they've just gone on ahead, I'll catch up eventually. You know, they got there first, that's all. It's in keeping with her rather depressed, trauma-bonding personality. So yeah, this string right there, right? You can see that? Do I need to try and angle that? There, look at that. There, you can see that, right at the bottom of that pole? Yeah, okay. It's interesting, right? That's I don't know if I'd noticed that before or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd noticed the bottom of the banners didn't wave about very much, but I didn't realise they were tethered quite like that, which makes the tassel so much more functional and not just decorative. That's intriguing. And I'm imagining, as with most of the supporting characters, yeah, just gift or nothing. Francisco's over here. I suppose I'd better go speak to him. Who's that up there? Could just open the map, but I'm not going to do that.
How's it going? Cap, it's almost time. Everyone's gathered in the operations area. You and Robert were the only ones missing, so I came to look for you.
Where's Robert?
Don't know. He's not in his tent. I was gonna go look for him next.
Oh.
I'll take care of it. I have a feeling I know where he is.
Somewhere that would matter to Robin a lot. Or somewhere... Robin was working at the Forge, wasn't he? But it seems that they blatantly want me to go here. Let's hold off on that.
How's it going?
I should probably have this conversation after the funeral, but the funeral might be at the leaving camp rather than during. How are you doing, big guy? I don't know. Part of me wants to scream, go rip Ballastar's head off. But the other part of me knows I could have stopped it, and I didn't. I know the feeling. How do you stand it? Having to carry that weight and somebody else's life. I remind myself why we're doing this. And what work we still have to do. Well, I hear you, but I don't know how many more like this I can take. Yeah, I know what you mean, Francisco.
How's it going?
Look, we only have a limited amount of gifts this camp, don't we? We have two gifts this camp, and the gift merchant is not with us, so this camp will mostly be... Ah, it's Dahlia. This camp will mostly be camp activities, as far as leadership points are concerned. So we got Dahlia, Master at Arms, and I do need to change the training regime. Haven't quite decided what yet. Alright, let's... No, I don't want to go to the graveyard just yet. It feels so wrong. I was going to loop round this way. Okay, no, I'll loop round this way instead. That's better, right? Go see what Lavana's up to and everyone else for that matter. Look at this. No training. Can I fight Ballastar yet? We'll see. You might have to if we keep losing people like this. I might look. She's an assassin. She's not going to be too fussed about death.
Much obliged.
So that's 6 camp activities and 1 claiming rewards for prestige level, right? That's a good way to spend those leadership points, this camp.
I've been expecting you.
And yet I don't really have anything very special for you. I imagine Albrecht might send us around camp as well. I should have probably spoken to him too while I was up there. Now if that should be... So Johanna's moved on from a graveyard. She's now up here and Robert is there. Stella gets an exclamation mark. We know what that is. Vichurin, Andrea and Borislav all have... We still don't know where his guard post is, do we? I'm just gonna meander through here at a very un-meander-like pace. More like a dash. I think I'll go talk to Leonard now. I don't expect he'll... Oh, and that means Leonard's unavailable for camp activities as well this time, doesn't it? Perhaps a gift for him then. Who knows?
What is it?
Eden, I'm sorry for your loss. Robin could be a bit immature, but I never bet anyone as diligent at bettering himself. I always told him that was his best skill. I can't tell you how many nights I came across him on my patrols around the training grounds. Hours after sundown, and there he would be, shooting targets alone in the dark. My whole life I've prized work ethic above all else, judged others by theirs.
Right.
Robin was one of few who not only lived up to my standards, but exceeded them. He was a good kid. No, a fine man. And here we are, being sent back to Marshall, as I stated. Right, so... maybe this camp I should just follow the instructions. I was looking to see if there's anyone on individual or unique looking there. I don't think I want to speak to Robert just yet. He needs his time to grieve, and I should respect that. And trust it too.
Hello.
No talk, just those options.
Thanks.
Fine. To all soldiers in camp. As most of you are by now aware, General Robin was lost during our last battle. His sacrifice is what enabled our escape from Pomeld, and we are forever in his debt, so as I thought, covering Eden's retreat. And they thought Eden wouldn't go willingly. We plan to hold a small memorial service tomorrow at dusk to memorialize him, as well as others who have recently passed on. We do not often have the luxury of properly mourning during wartime, but it is important to make space for such feelings lest they destroy us. If anyone feels moved to speak, I invite you to do so. Those who wish to remain silent or who cannot bring themselves to attend at all are welcome to grieve in whatever manner they need. Hold fast. This too shall pass away in time. General Marshall. This too shall pass, of course, is a reference to a famous Persian poet. The king challenged him to make him cry, or something in it, or say the most beautiful thing he could, and he just leant into the king and whispered, "This too shall pass," meaning even this moment right now will pass on and be forgotten into nothing. And the king wept. Wanted, dead or alive. A grim wanderer. Charges. Wanted in the Empire for attacking both civilians and armed forces. Accompanied by a pet cat and bear. Wanted, dead or alive. Hey, that's one of the devs, isn't it? Bloody Gegogi. Charges unknown. Bloody Gegogi, instead of Bloody Gregory, probably lost a few teeth. And he's like, "I ain't Gegogi." Just a guess. Robin did spend some time here, learning a new craft. Okay, we might get sent back here at some point to try and find... Thought Robert might be here, but no.
You have my attention.
Viturin, any thoughts on Pomeld? Oh, none of them are polite. Because we fled? Because I fled. I know the feeling. Oh, try not to stew on it. We'll have another shot at Phoenicia before long. Of that much I'm certain. maybe he'll get a meal. He's near to a rapport level, right? I should look at some of these. Albrecht, could definitely work on him. Linard, not available this camp unless it's gifts, and I only have 2 gifts, so I can't do a free gift shuffle. Francisco, yeah, almost definitely worth it. Clara, currently absent, yeah. Sarah, maybe. Edie, look, she's helped us out in 1 or 2 battles quite well. Maybe, yeah. Johanna, definitely a more steadfast ally and could do with some reinforcing. But no, she is available. Leon is absent. Leon is dead. And where's Robin? All the way up here. Absent. Wait. Related quests. It no longer says all of those absent things, like quest conditions not met and absent conditions not met, so we'll have to hold on to that. Something might come. Right, who's right down at the bottom? Okay, we should probably do something about that. We can definitely get Vichurin up a rank. I'm torn between the episode title being something like Thoughts of the Dead or Mourning the Departed, or a reference to the movie What About Bob and just call it What About Rob, because I wanted to know. Andrea's around here. She's lost something around the guard station. We don't know where the guard station is. It's probably not here though.
Yeah?
I always thought he was so annoying. All the cat this, cat that, following you around like some lost little puppy. But still, having him with us, it felt like carrying a piece of home. Andrea, how much longer will we have to fight? How many more of us are going to die? I'm so tired of all this. And now her sister's back here for her to worry about as well. I think when it comes to camp activities, this camp, I don't think I want to double up on anybody. I think 6 different people may be worthy of progression, but we'll see. El Bastog is our new cook's assistant. Don't know who the main cook is though.
Hey, need something?
Absolutely I do. I need medical supplies because this is so true. My goodness, we need medical supplies. The ineptness of some people. It's happening again. Oh well.
Well, if it isn't the boss man and the little priestess.
Hello, Stella.
Oh, she came along?
We have a business
They
problem.
don't get along well, do they?
I've got business solutions. What seems to be the trouble?
We desperately need more medical supplies. Herbs, bandages, surgical tools, anything.
I've heard. Nasty situation.
We're thinking about reaching out to one of the trading houses. We could use someone with connections.
Oh, so you came to see me?
Maybe she'll go missing for a chapter or 2.
Could you write to them?
I could, but it might be better if it came from you.
From me?
What bridges has she burned?
Trust me, I know this business pretty well. The kind of highborn merchants you're talking about can be pretty stuck up. If some nobody peddler comes asking to buy bulk on credit, they'll smell a scheme. But if you write the letter, and I just pin an introduction, they'll think I've brought them a nice juicy mark.
Oh, good idea.
I'm sorry, a what? What is a mark?
It means the target of a scam.
You're perfect for it. The whole innocent church maiden thing? They'll eat it up.
Are you suggesting I deceive these people?
You
No.
say deception, I say artful framing.
Playing the fool to trick a sinner into doing right.
Edie, she's not suggesting you trick them. She's suggesting she tricks them and uses you to do it.
Gods, I can't even begin to fathom how the scales balance out on that one.
Very badly.
Very well then. Will you help me draft the letter?
Happy to.
She'll practically write it
I'll
for
leave
you.
you to it then.
Thank you for your help.
Hey! And we got a rapport boost with both of them. That's grand. Let's keep looking for this lost paper around a guard post. Ha. Might as well visit Marshall while we're at it. I mean, guard post could be up here. It doesn't make too much sense. Now, hang on. So, it's not going to be in there. Oh, but that on the table right there. Who's this from? Albrecht? Possibly. To all agents. Morale low in home camp. Need for action urgent. Please redouble your efforts among all enemy soldiers and commanders whose beds you infiltrate. Know it's from Johanna. Your mission now is more vital than ever. Here are your talking points. Continue to undermine Elias's reputation by implying he wishes to defect. Use phrases like, I heard, or everyone is saying, to create appearances of consensus. Intensify focus on Ballastar's leadership. Mad, losing his way, obsessed with family legacy, etc. Stoke discord among rank and file by seeding paranoia of spies and saboteur. This may create risks for you. I trust you will navigate accordingly. There's no full stop here. Or here. There is here. If your motive is detected, slit your target's throat, quietly exit camp alone, and head to a designated rendezvous point. The latest locations are enclosed. Be safe. The world may never know the work you've done, but you will. Burn this message. How very World War II. I suppose I should speak to him.
Welcome.
What's our situation? Are Ballastar's troops pursuing? No sign yet. We can thank Hector's revolts and Emil's campaign of sabotage for that. Were it either alone, Ballastar may have simply ignored them and pursued us. But together they've managed to irritate him just enough to buy us some breathing room. Good. Ballastar's got a temper if anyone's... What the hell was that? You did well hiring Emil. I try. What about Clara? How's she faring? She defeated Mateus and captured Lampikos. She's holding the city now. And I definitely need to pause this one. Good, she's earned some rest. She probably wants to keep it.
Right.
As have we. We don't have that luxury. Ballastar will be on us again before long. Now that Clara's position is secure, send word and tell her we need reinforcements, or she won't like that. She won't like... What did I say? What else is new? I called it. That's happened before in this game. That's literally happened before. I mean, last time it was Robert. This time it's with Eden. I'm getting to know these characters too well. Now, no paper yet. I imagine if it's like the others, then there'll be like 2 or 3 places it could be.
Hiya.
No,
Thank you, thank you.
Before I go rushing off. So we've got the training ground and the northern section, which, right, makes more sense. Have I had this conversation with her? I'm not sure. I think I did.
I'm looking for a journal of Robin's.
Ah, you mean his notes on the horses. I was wondering when someone would come by and claim that.
Sarah could use it. She's taking over at the stables.
That's kind of her. I'm sure it will be of use.
Have you read through it?
I have. A bit rambling, but it's incredibly thorough. Robin knew the horses very well.
Do you think they miss him?
I think we all do.
Let's see if there's anything interesting we can read here. Come on, where are you? Robin's notes on the horses in camp, including information on height, carrying weight, favourite food, favourite song. Some of these I can read. This I cannot read. I can read that again if I want to. Let's see. I mean, I feel it's got to be up around the northern set. North, Raph. North. Come on. See? Grief is affecting Eden's sense of direction. I've that of a sense of urgency, so it's not going to be out there on the side. Hello, what's this? Right here. Bonk. Stupid, stupid. It's all just so stupid. Stupid Robin, stupid Eden, stupid Johanna, stupid Marshall, stupid war. Stupid me. He was so young, just some dumb little village boy. The kind who'd buy you a drink and flirt at the tavern and you'd laugh it off because he might as well be a puppy. Boys like him aren't supposed to die in battle. They shouldn't be fighting at all. He should be chasing little kids in circles round a fountain somewhere. Now he's gone. And I'm here. Why am I still here? Why did I ever enjoy fighting? I don't care about any of this. I just want to go home. I want to have a home. I want to know what home is. I want to bury my sword in the yard of a house I own and never have to dig it up again. Or do I? I don't even know anymore. Stupid. I think we found it. Alright, let's go take these back to the people who need them. Hey, Borislav! I can't remember his voice, but it wasn't much of a Borislav accent. Eden, I'm sorry for your loss. To lose an ally is hard enough. A dear friend, quite another. Feels like I should be used to it by now. Treasure that pain. It means you're still alive. But it's a shame Lord Karel couldn't be with us. That fight might have gone differently.
Damn.
I will avenge them both. Aye, that we will. But Borislav is the more well-spoken religious one, and Raphael is the more gruff, from a mining family. Now, I think I am going to spend some leadership points before I go and see Robert.
Hello.
Why is it grey? Is it just because it's because I just moused over it. It's not because I have no topics left. It's been a while since I last ate so well. Since she brought it up, let's pick a nice topic. Try help lift her spirits a bit. It would be nice to talk about her sorrow and find out just how involved her and Clara were in his accident in the mountains. But I think for now, a better subject than just like, this war never ends. Yeah, let's try cheer her up a bit. We know it won't be ginger scones because she's allergic to ginger. Any favourite foods you're partial to? Come to think of it, I don't even think I've ever heard you craving for anything.
I see.
I don't especially care what I eat. Food is fuel. As long as I'm fed, I don't care what it is. You do have taste buds, don't you? Yeah. And preferences, as she mentioned a few chapters ago. Obviously. I don't know if I envy you or if I'm jealous. I'm not as food motivated as some folk around here, but even I like a little variety. And of course, I like to try out new foods people are talking about. Some people make a whole hobby out of that and find a joy to it. I'm not sure I see the need for it, but I'll keep that in mind. I just thought it was worth bringing up. You always seem so gloomy. Whatever the hobby, I just hope you remember to take some time for yourself every now and then. That was productive, she says. Yeah, the rapport gain was minimal. It was not that great at all. But it was better than nothing, I suppose. Stella probably deserves a rapport game, but let's... I think we should try and push Viturin up. Or at least closer to it.
You have my attention.
Not his favourite camp activity, but it... Yeah, she probably likes chatting in the about tactics in the operations area. A good diet is crucial to a soldier's training. Pavlo. Interesting topic. What kind of role do you want to take on around here? I don't think I've ever asked. Coming from a former garrison captain, this may sound a little strange, but I wish to fight in the Vanguard. The Vanguard? Why? The Vanguard consists of the bravest soldiers who lead the front lines into engagements. It's a dangerous role that can lead... Well, that's where I wish to be. In a role like that, I can be truly tested, forced to become the kind of warrior I wish to be. I want to abandon hesitation, throw myself into the heat of battle completely. Maybe that would help me make up for all these years of wretched boredom. Or you might die. A life without passion is a fate worse than death. I think you're too hard on yourself, man.
Sure.
But I understand where you're coming from. I'll see what I can do.
I give you my thanks.
I appreciate that. Not as efficient as eating alone, but the line disappeared too quickly. Alright. Let's, where the... She's down here somewhere, isn't she? That's right. Let's get some prestige points.
Yeah?
I saw your posting. You lost a document. Why? Did you find it? Yeah, look, you're not going to like this, but apparently I did. Thanks. You can go now. Would you care to share what it's about? Absolutely not. Maybe she needs a nice meal to help cheer her up a bit. Possibly after the optional battle. Stella absolutely deserves a meal, but I'm not sure I could stomach a conversation with her squeaky voice right now. Hey, Pavlo.
Hey.
Good old friend. No meals?
Sure.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Nearly finished here in camp already. It's all over so soon. Just like our friendship with Robin. Let's treasure it and remember it well. I'll tell you what, this funeral better be a right tearjerker.
Hello.
I found Robin's journal for you.
Oh, bless you. The brown one over there has been looking at me so expectantly. All right, let's see what we've got here. Goodness, I was expecting a few notes. This is as long as one of my reports.
Robin took his duty seriously.
Favorite food, preferred saddle shape, likes to be brushed downward. Oh, Eden, this is wonderful. He had such care for them.
Do you think you'll need any help in here? We can assign someone.
No, this should be more than enough. Besides, I think I'd like to handle it by myself. It'll be good for me.
How so?
We're surrounded by so much death and suffering lately. I'd like to help nurture something, even if it is war horses.
Yeah. I think that's why Robin liked it here too. Alright then. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you. But before you go, it looks like there is something here that needs your attention.
What do you mean?
It looks like Robin was training one of the horses with a specific rider in mind. Brown coat, lean build, young and cocky with a big attitude. Perfect for Cap.
What's his name?
There isn't one listed. I think perhaps Robin meant that task for you.
Do we get a horse? We got a new horse. Let's see, so Gawain's horse is called Gringolet. Call him like Dasher, Prancer, Thumper, Donner and Blitzen. I think I need to think on that a little. Ugh. What would Eden name a horse? It's a very good question. I mean, are we actually going to have to type something into a box here? Or will he just have like 3 options? Robin. Dobbin. Good old Dobbin. You going to call him Robin?
Hey there, big guy. Now, let's see. What's a good name for you?
Southwind, Robinson, or Revenge? Look. Southwind, I mean, they did come from a village in the south. Robinson, look, Revenge would be best for the war. It would go down in legend. Eden and his horse Robinson, a bit too obvious, but I think, come on, we know it's got to happen, really.
I'll call you Robinson. How do you like it?
Didn't even whinny. Doesn't seem particular. I wonder if there's 3 separate horses we would have gained, each with slightly different stats, right? And oh, it's still on her. Interesting. Right. Obviously Robinson, right? No notes. Just, yeah. I don't want to go and see Robert yet. He'll make me feel I don't know. Guilty? Bad? I'm not sure. Responsible, I think. Do you want to build rapport? So, 4 more. Dane is down around here. So let's say Sarah, Francisco. Can't do Leonard. Sarah, Francisco could do Albrecht. Stella. Andrea need cheering up. Well, Andrea needs cheering up. Stella has kind of earned it. Oh, okay. Still didn't get there with Viturin. Right, okay. Yeah, Revenge would have probably been a better horse, but Robinson is the one Eden needs.
Hello.
It's good you stopped by. New responsibilities. Yeah, let's just... This is weighing heavily on Eden's mind, but he should only talk about it with his best friends. Don't bore people or turn them off. Are you still helping Marshall with supplying management? How's that going? Oh, good. The work itself isn't too difficult. And it lets me keep an ear to the ground with the soldiers. I just wish I could help them more. Life in even a well-run army camp isn't exactly glamorous. Everyone knows you're working hard. What about you, Eden? You've been meeting with so many people, hearing so many stories, and yet you haven't let any of your duties slide. How do you manage all of that?
Well...
I think it's because I know failure isn't an option. You and I, we both carry heavy burdens. You're not wrong there.
Yeah.
I'll just have to do my best to keep up with you. I suppose I'll have to keep at it. And whatever the rest of that line was as well. Great. Oh, game, you're killing me. Because that's a separate conversation, isn't it, as well? It's, I suppose I have to keep at it. If I want to earn their trust. She means for horses, of course. Of course, a horse. Right. Let's go back over here to the attendant. Because we have people who have unlocked new classes. And prestige points waiting to be collected. So. Sorcerer. Priest. Okay, interesting. Sorcerer's bottom level already, but alright. Gilbert. What's he unlocked? What has Gilbert unlocked? And where's all his stuff? Okay. The Merciless... No, it's the Book of Malice, isn't it? With all his Gilbert spells. Right. Good grief. That means someone using his gear, doesn't it? That's not right. That's better. Was I training Gilbert for a class? And increase their movement by an amount equal to magic divided by 10. Oh, that's good. That's better than Sacred Calling. In which case... Ooh. So we stick with the lightest of the light. steel necklace for now. Maybe a horse, maybe not. And absolutely get some potions in here. Let's try get a magic. Really? There we go. And warding. You know what? That's different, right? So Gilbert hadn't unlocked any classes. Who else, apart from Albrecht, unlocked a class? Come on, someone else did. Oh goodness, that's really bad. Okay, does he have spells? He has spells. Great. Foible burst, wonderful. Goodness, this is really bad. I've got to re-equip everything. Critical hit. Critical defense. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now then. Ugh, nothing. Right. So, oof. Let's go small recovery then. And a larger one. Right, is there anyone else who... Right, who's got new classes? Yeah, sorcerer, great. Our ranger. Okay, we'll stick with sharpshooter for now. Oof. What does she need for 6 in light magic? Got it. She's got a way to... She's... Really? Oh! This isn't Johanna. Understood. Now, he also likes ranger, doesn't he? Which can be like bow and leather armor, right? Yeah, that's a long way off. Dahlia's got nothing special going on. Well, nothing new. Yeah, Pavlo, sharpshooter or ranger for Pavlo? Interesting. Okay, oh, we get unlock priest for Albrecht as well, yeah. Fair enough. Yep. Just checking for people. Leonard could switch back to sorcerer at any point if he wanted to. And I've just remembered something important. Sorcerer? Really? Affinity for sorcerer? Hello? That's interesting. And experienced in it as well. When? I never fielded him into that class. That's interesting. Sharpshooter and assassin, what? Ranger. Now we're good. We're good. The important thing I remembered is that we need to check Marcel's spell selection, obviously. Right. And she is going for sharpshooter now. We've got the spear, we've got a shield, we've got the bow. It's fine. Medium recovery potion, sure. Oh, yeah, that's a very good point, actually. We did use potions, didn't we, in the last fight? Quite a few. Let's get the biggest healing potion he deserves. Let's just go... I gotta go back down checking everyone for potions now, haven't I? That's annoying. Where's Eden? Okay. Look, he's pretty much front line, front and center. He's going to need it a lot. Okay, and Marshall. Spells. Right. I wanted to swap Blessing for Healing Wind. I wanted to swap Purification for Blessing. There we go. Healing Light. Right, we've got Holy Light. Uses per battle, none? That's not right. Oh, yeah, that's a counter. And 2 for Healing Touch. So if I... 2 Healing Wind is 4. Blessing's conditional. I'd better keep this just for the extra healing. Okay. Right, let's see how this goes.
I'd like to offer my thanks to those who gave everything, so the rest of us could live on. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. I swear it. With that, here are your new assignments.
Yep, Karen is unlocked sharpshooter.
That's all for today.
That's it.
You're dismissed.
Okay. And with that sound, I think I may be needed elsewhere. Back in a moment. There we go, my assistance has been rendered. Yeah, I might need to cut this one a little bit short, so what I'll do is I'll head off to the graveyard and seek out Robert. Then I'll probably wrap the episode and pick it up next time for the optional battle. The not so optional battle. I feel like Eden and his friends could do with some consolation violence right about now. Just a way to get all the pain and frustration of the loss out of their system by just unleashing it on someone else and continuing the chain of desolation and devastation. It's not really a very healthy psychological way of handling things. And we should have probably done this before the appointment ceremony. And as I walk up this path, all I can think about is the little bit of string that's at the bottom of each of those banners holding them in place. The things our mind turn to at a time like this. Let's go counsel our good friend. Look, for every time he's helped Eden through hard times, Robert deserves a good friend to lean on right now.
Yeah?
He sounds so eager to talk too. Please, speak. Don't just stand there dawdling, gawping at a man who's mourning. You got something on your mind, just say it.
Thought you'd be here. Robert.
You saw right through him, didn't you? He always acted like such a carefree little smartass. But he carried a lot of weight. He told me once that he was abandoned as a kid. Survived because of other people's help. Said he had a duty to repay it. That's why he was always helping people. He felt like he owed the world. I always warned him it would catch up someday, but he never let it stop him. Just kept insisting he could take care of himself. Right up to the end. I was against it. There had to be some other way, I thought. I was sure of it. I stayed up half the night arguing over the war board with Joanna. We must have gamed out 100 different scenarios. Nothing worked. I just kept hoping for a breakthrough, and it never came. I've never felt so worthless. But I still wouldn't accept it. Sacrificing him, my friend, my brother. I couldn't do it. Robin was the one who convinced me. He said he'd come back alive. Don't worry about it. I just sat there, shaking. That little kid who used to tail me around. When the hell did he grow up so fast? It was the first time I'd ever seen him speak with such confidence. I wanted to believe him so badly. Those eyes, that will to survive. I let myself believe he was right. But I think he knew the truth even then. And I think I did too.
Robert.
I don't fault him for what he did. Just, please, Cap. Promise me we'll win this war. Don't let it be in vain. Whatever it takes.
Oh. Yeah. Whatever it takes.
That's the exact line he used at the beginning of the game. In that lightning cutscene. After the fake battle against Ballastar with the foreshadowing strange, here's what the end of the game is going to be all about, let's ruin it all for you now bit that was weird. I feel it was good we had that conversation with Robert. There should be more people like him in the world, people who care and aren't afraid to speak their feelings. I think with more people like that, caring, good, close friends, the world would be a better place. And now, we've pretty much finished our business here in camp. We've got a couple of prestige tasks to hand in, an optional battle to fight. We'll do that in a moment or two. Well, possibly tomorrow night. Oof. 70, and that 5 will get us another one. Alright. Why do we always have this weird available prestige thing which there's never been that much ever available? Ever. In the entire game. Right. I think it might just be a mistranslation issue. It might just mean this is where the next reward is, or the next 2 rewards. Anyway, I'm going to take some time to think about who I'm going to take into the optional battle, and maybe change equipment around a bit, and remember that I've got 55 leadership points to spend after the optional battle, but for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, quiet and introspective though it has been, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. For now though, I'll leave you all here. Goodbye everyone, and remember Robin the way he'd like to be remembered. I think that would be best.